Today on AudioChaos, we're going to be making an epic dubstep drop. Welcome to AudioChaos, the show that teaches you how to make EDM. I'm your host, Mikkel Dooley, and today we're going to be making this. Now I must say, dubstep, of all the EDM genres, is the hardest to get the hang of. Lucky for you guys, we have a preset pack that you can download right here, full of massive presets and sound loops. Link in the description or type this URL in. The presets were made by Virtual Riot on his dubstep drop tutorial. Link in the description also. So download those presets, we're going to be using them in our tutorial. So let's go. So the first step is opening your DAW of choice. I use Ableton, you can use anything for this. So the first real step that you're going to want to do is set your tempo to 140 beats per minute. This is the traditional dubstep tempo. So after I've made my project, what I want to do is just drag in the drum loop and loop this over however many bars I'm going to make my drop. So now that the drums are ready, this is where the real challenge begins. This is where you have to drag in your sounds and start deciding how you want the melody to sound. And this kind of goes without saying, but there's no point in having a dubstep drop if you don't have a song. So work as hard as you can on the actual song itself, and then once you've got that done and you're stuck, then start making the drop. For my song, this is just an example, so I'm just choosing C minor as my key. So the first sound that you're going to want to lay out is your sub bass. Now this is the real bassy sine wave that's going to give your drop sort of that bass boost that you really need to make it feel alive. And I'm going to start laying out the basic sort of notes that I want my drop to follow. Next, you're going to want to open another instance of Massive and choose the Fall Down 1 preset and put a one beat long note at the beginning of every bar. Alone, this should sound like this. Next, you're going to want to open another instance of Massive and load the Stab preset. In this channel, you're going to want to put 4/8 notes on the upbeat of the first measure and the downbeat of the second measure, and loop this. Next, I'll take the Sick Wubs preset, like that naming, and I'll put one beat long note after each stab. Next, I'm going to take the Screech preset, and I'm going to put 4/8 notes in the MIDI and put it right between the Sick Wubs and the Stab preset. Now this may sound really confusing, but there's just one more step. As the final step, you're going to take the final Growl preset, and you're going to put one beat note at the end of the measure. Pretty basic, but you can add distortion and effects to spice it up. Now this should be enough to get you started, and I hope this helped. Be sure to leave a like and a comment if it did. Stay subscribed for the next EDM production tutorial coming out. See you in the next one, guys.